Welcome to JXG Spotlight. I'm Gamika De Silva, your host. Thank you very much for your following, your comments, your encouragement. It keeps us going and fueling us for the future episodes as well. So today, I'm gearing up for a fantastic episode. To start this conversation, I rewind into late 80s, early 90s. I used to watch some Western music. We didn't have internet. We barely had two TV channels at that time. My cousin was one of my influencers to watch Western music. And there were two particular shows, Fan Club and Variety Fair on ITN. Fan Club was presented by this eloquent young personality who I adore at that time, and very smart, fantastic pronunciation, and kept the show live. Fast forward to 2006, I meet this guy in a different field. He was a PR consultant and managed to work on my account. And that was a fantastic learning. And the most important turning point in our relationship was when he gave me a very brutal advice. And at that point, I was too young to take it positively, but today I value it a lot and I follow it to the core. And that's one of the most valuable advice I have gotten in my life. And this personality is marking 45 years in media. I'm sorry, I just let the number out so that you can probably guess his age. So, Kumar de Silva, welcome to JXG Spotlight, and the spotlight is on you.
Before all of that, so 45 years in media, you were born 2 years after that, 3 years after that, isn't it?
Yes. Uh, so you're just hitting that back onto me. And today, ironically, I'm sitting on the other side of the table, and Kumar usually grill people being the host. Now I get the chance to grill him.
It's a bit scary as well, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's slightly scary.
The other part is that I'm a little nervous because Kumar is very particular.
I'm nervous too.
Kumar is very particular on pronunciation, and he has corrected me so many times. I'm damn nervous today. And he's a person who will take the polarity to France and come to Sri Lanka and look for French food. So tell me about your French connection, Kumar, to start with.
So French connection was a long story. I began learning French in school. That's about in 1977, I think, yeah, for my A-levels. Why French? I don't know. I wanted to become a tour guide.
Okay.
So JR had come in, open economy opening, so I thought, fine, I learned French and German, I can do tourism. So French for my A-levels, then French for my degree, French at the Alliance Française, and then accidentally I ended up in Bonsoir, and that's the French story.
Nice. So our title was also, I was thinking on the title of From Bonsoir to personal branding, etiquette, etc. So that's a long journey and different roles. Let's go back to the media side of it, the late 80s, the early 90s when you were a host, or I think you started before that.
So before that, my A-levels were in 1980, and the day after my A-levels, I walked into Lake House. Daily News, I started work. I was 17 years old, not even 18. My job as a journalist writing Daily News. And that grounding of writing English, I knew English anyway, but writing it, the correct phrasing, that has helped me a lot in all my scripts.
Okay.
All the TV shows, all the scripts, that grounding I got at the Daily News 45 years ago still holds good. So before media, before the screen was this.
Was writing, yeah.
Yeah, that's 45 years this
So
year.
between screen and writing, which one do you adore still?
I don't like both now. It's like enough.
The role has evolved and
enough,
changed.
It's enough.
Kumar, how did you enter into hosting something like Fan Club? And then obviously you were MC at events as well. But
Yes.
how did this journey start?
Bonsoir was a total accident. So
Okay.
I just walked into it fine. And then see, at the time, I think karma has not been a bitch to me, seriously. It only gave me a heart attack once, but generally TV just fitted in like a jigsaw. I don't know how.
Okay.
So first began Bonsoir, and then came Fan Club again. There was Aisha Gunasekara, who was I think kicked out for whatever, and I was the temporary host for 1 month.
Oh, really? Okay.
I ran that for 18 years. I was temporary for 18 years. So it just happened. Of course, there were Dhamma chats on Rupavahini.
Yes.
There was business talk shows. There was lots of stuff I did. Celluloid Lokaya with Samudita Samarvikrama on TNL TV.
All right,
So
okay.
it's been like lots of stuff.
So Variety Fair was hosted by Beville?
Noelin. Yeah, there were 4.
And Beville also did that.
Beville
I guess,
did
yeah.
the musical showcase.
Musical
There were
showcase,
4.
yeah. So those are the shows back at the time.
You had no choice, right, but to watch us.
Kumar, from a schoolboy, from, you're old Wesleyite and then alumni of Cali University as well. Talk us through about your early childhood, your experience. How did that learning come into play when it comes to media, PR, and now being a trainer?
I was very inquisitive to learn. You will learn till you drop dead. And I was also see. It's horrible when you are when you are your own critic. Even now, I'm my worst critic. It's horrible. Be that, please. But then the best you're always on tiptoe. Every talk show, I thought, God, I could have done this better, this better. So I improve on even this. I'll do it better the next time.
Yeah.
So it's always when you are not good enough for yourself. It's a difficult place to be. But if you don't think that you're God's gift to mankind and you're like a superhuman star, no, it doesn't work. So be simple and always focus that light on you, evaluate yourself, examine yourself. Even as a corporate, you will do better, always. It's always learning with every single passing day.
Absolutely, that's a fantastic advice to anybody who's following us. Be self-critical, and you can always improve.
It's not easy.
I mean, like a lot of people would not take it in that way, and some people doesn't want to like self-criticize as well, right?
The corporate world is full of corporate pomposity, of arrogance, and of I'm me, I'm this designation. Bullshit. No, come on, you die one day, right? All of you, me also.
Nicely phrased. Now I'm going to sort of fast track into your evolution of your career. I have seen you. I mean, you have worked with most of my accounts on PR, handling media, advising us, consultancy as well. Now, then, at one point, you
remember the Janashakti Awards? One day I was hosting. I said, "Accident, I can't come."
Yeah.
And I was backstage, and I had a heart attack at the BMICH.
Yes, that was one of those.
They never hired me again.
Yeah, old stories, but but I think from a PR point of view, Janashakti benefited from your input. Remember, I think that combination with Tilan being at head of marketing and we were handling brands, you were a PR consultant. We did a lot of work there, and
nice clients to work with. Whoever who's handling their PR, nice people to work with.
So
when you are nice to the PR agency, and then also we became friends.
Absolutely,
it was friends working together and not client and agency. So
absolutely.
that helps a lot. Actually,
I think that's one of the important things. A lot of people do not sort of, how do I say, understand and embrace it in the right way. I consider the agency partners as part of our team, part of the family. So you need to share, you need to understand each other. That chemistry only works, and for us that worked.
Since this is Janashakti, before I forget, the Janashakti lamp on your calendar, I have a story that is phenomenal, and that lamp has gone across generations. I have two in my home for the past so many years, 15, 20 years, and believe me, although it's a piece of paper there, you actually feel the vibrations of that light. If you give it a personality, it lights up the room, it lights up your mind. I'm not hallucinating, but that's why I always have it. So that lamp, don't ever change that lamp on or you did it once, I remember. Disastrous effects. I complained to all of you.
Yeah.
But that lamp, it lights up a home.
That's been consistent. I think the demand from the audience, the recipients have been keep the lamp, and I've seen for the prosperity to all those things that you mentioned, people love that, and there's a lot of attachment.
It's a piece of cardboard, but that image gives you positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy how it works.
Kumar, coming into the career of a trainer or a personal branding expert, etiquette, I mean, you have multifacets in terms of your training portfolio, right? How did this happen? I mean, like from being a media person to a PR consultant and a trainer.
I need to first of all thank my old friend at Janashakti for inspiring Tilan Vijayasekara. You spilled all the tea about me, but that's okay. I thank you very much, Tilan, and you and naming the Karunaratna of Singer Sri Lanka. I was nervous. Can I do this? But they said no. So both these guys gave me all the everything, the content also, and said go and now do it. And it's been 13 years now, and I think I've done fairly okay.
Not fairly, Kumar. I think, not just because you're here or you're my friend, one of the most sought after personal branding and etiquette trainers. And you ask any corporate, you're top of the mind. And you've been.
That's what I'm told. So
yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
So how did that happen? I mean, how did you become a trainer? I know that, Tilan and everybody gave you input and the start.
I need to move on. I get bored in a job. So, okay, there was all that. Then when I closed the PR company down, it was enough. I needed to find something where I can go with my age. See, on TV you got to look young and nice. I'm older. I'm not the person you knew. So acceptability comes. So when you're an older person, you're older. There's grey. Acceptance comes. Experience, years. I thought this would be, and I like to talk. It was a gamble, but it worked. And I don't think I think I'm fairly okay. 13 years down the line.
So I hope you won't get bored with the training.
No,
because I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Because
out there.
I meet different people. I meet from this to this basically, and it's English bhasa එක කරන්නේ. And I am happy that I can change people's lives. Fan club, that was fun, but here I'm talking to human beings who are scared to talk in English, who do not perhaps know how to flush a toilet, who are scared to talk to their boss. They bend in 2 and 3. So giving them, I always say, I have a Trishulaya, my trident is Atma Gauravaya, Atma Vishwasaya, Atma Adaraya. Self-love, whatever. If you have that in place and you stand straight and be second to nobody, I think you can go ahead. So it's always empowering individuals.
Okay.
I will work with your team. It's not about shafters or JXG. It's about individual human. Strengthen that person and let him grow wherever he works. By the way, Janashakti. By the way, somewhere else.
Yeah. Kumar, early days in your training career, I'm sure you would have come across a lot of challenges.
Oh, yes,
a lot
a
of
lot.
stumbling blocks.
Yes.
You'd like to talk about those
Yes.
barriers.
So as a trainer, we say, now do this. I said, look, everybody, my starting point is, look, I'm not God's gift to mankind. Learning is a two-way street. So you will learn from me for sure. But the more you talk, matat den avasthawa, matat mokak kare ogalange igana ganna. So I'm here to learn. If I come as God, Gamika,
I know everything.
No. So when I open it out, I'm not on a pedestal. I'm like one of you. So when we learn together, it makes them comfortable. So they are not intimidated.
Right.
You need to open them out. So when that happens, then learning is, and I learn from them.
Right.
I've absorbed so much from people.
So preparing for this interview, I spoke to your close circle of friends.
You did.
Right?
Which
now,
ones?
you are very good at grilling people, putting people on the spot and making people uncomfortable in sometimes also. Can you recall? Yeah, please. Huh?
On your head?
Can you recall any moment that you got embarrassed during a training? And this particular question was sent by one of your closest friends.
Oh my goodness me, that I got embarrassed during a training. I've done thousands, so I can't quite remember. Refresh my memory now.
No, he didn't actually mention, now it's a he. He didn't mention the particular incident. He said, you know how Kumar is, and Kumar will put people on the spot. Just grill him and ask, how did he get embarrassed during any trainings, or did
I must have got for sure. But then at the beginning, I said, no, I think I'm right. But then when I was shown that I was wrong, which was true, I said, yes, of course. And you apologize. You have to apologize, say, I'm sorry, and go on.
Okay.
Because to cover up one lie, you need thousands of lies, and that doesn't work.
Okay.
So be open. I'm human. I'm not God. I'm not the Bible. So that's why I always say, learning is always two ways. You learn from me, and I learn from you also something.
And also the charisma you bring in, your animator, the way
There's
of
no
you
jacket,
using-
no tie, nothing.
Yeah.
I roll my sleeves up. I'm a little bit better than Tilan Vijayasekhara. So dress code, by the way. but no, it's all about just, oh hey, when you just talk heart to heart, it works.
Absolutely. Now that you made a little bit of a noise,
Sorry,
knocking your precious ring on the
yes,
table,
Charles.
I want to talk about Charles the Frog.
Charles is my alter ego.
Okay.
The moment I began, he came into my life, I stopped eating frogs. I used to eat frogs till then. So he's Charles.
So this is the French influence, is it?
Yeah. And he's black silver and he's got emerald eyes. Sorry, I'm not boasting, but this is my companion, my travel companion, my everything. And without him, I feel nude without this on my finger.
Wow. So he has a lot of content on social media.
He has his own Instagram page also. He knows all the Miss Sri Lankas.
Oh. That leads into my next question.
Okay.
Miss Sri Lanka, interesting topic.
Okay.
Tell me about how did you get involved in this? I know you play a key role.
With the team.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the work that you have done. I've heard about, the contributions you have done. How did you get involved in this whole Miss Sri Lanka story?
Sangeeta has been a friend for years. And then when she took over Miss World Sri Lanka 11 years ago, she said, would you come on board? And I was only, I think, 2 years a trainer. I said, yes. So it's been, and this team has been together for 11 years. The Sangeeta, Channa, Atula, various people, and myself. So this is training the girls from different parts of Sri Lanka, different backgrounds, I say Jati, Beda, Kulagang, different people, what it takes to be a queen, and only one can win. How to accept victory, how to accept defeat.
Oh, very
we have
important.
15 girls this year, so 14 are going to lose, but they have not lost. Although you don't win the crown, lots of other things open out. Film, modeling,
Yeah.
that endorsement. So it's a journey. So how to go to the world stage there and stand as a Sri Lankan woman, proud in a nicer sense, and not feel intimidated. How to hold your own with people around the world. Just because the white man speaks English, we speak better English than they do. All these people have accents when they talk. We talk a normal Sri Lankan English. I'm pronouncing my words very, very well. Prince Charles, King Charles, when he came for our 50th independence anniversary, he told CBK, Madam President, I've been around the world, but you Sri Lankans, you speak the clearest English in the world. That is on record. The man whose country gave the world English told our president that we speak the clearest English in the world. So
Wow.
why are we scared of these white people? Do we need to be? No.
Not at all, I think. I don't think any of the Sri Lankans has an accent in that sense. I mean, it's
You can put on, I can
put on,
speak
yeah,
the French
just-
accent if you want to, but then that's a different thing. It's talking clear, coherent English.
I'm sure during your 11 years with Miss Sri Lanka, Miss World Miss Sri Lanka, there will be plenty of interesting stories. You're working with a lot of beautiful women out there. Any story that you'd like to narrate? Anything that you can narrate in the public?
So these girls are all of them like the ages of my children, okay, up the line. So a lot of my friends, you know some of them actually, they have offered me, and some are very happily married gentlemen, you know who you are, offered to be my assistant, to hold the chalk, to hold the pen, to hold the clicker, and I had that waiting list has grown over 11 years. I've got about, I think 47 people this year.
Oh my God.
If I collected all of them. So
Don't spill out the names. All right, interesting. Rakua,
assistant traders.
getting into a little bit of a more serious note, 45 years in media and communication. Any key lessons that you could narrate? I mean, especially to inspire our followers.
In what area?
I mean, it can be very broad. I mean, from your learnings, key moments, and from more inspiring, motivational point of view, what did you learn out of this? Looking back at this 45 years.
Everybody, it's corporate world, your audience. So,
Yep.
so don't ever rest on your laurels. You have a degree, go for your masters, go for MBA. Try to, it's costly, I know that. Always try to, because it's a huge rat race that you're running now. It was much easier when I was much, much younger, so many years ago. So it's always, somebody out there is always having an edge over you. And I always say there's a simple app called Duolingo in your mobile phones, for God's sake. Learn some kind of a foreign language. We all speak English and Sinhala and Tamil. Very good. Be proud of who you are and what you speak. But the moment you have one foreign language, it opens the doors of the world to you. Start with Duolingo. It's very simple. It's on your app, on your phones. Everybody out there. Start, say, Gamika, you talk to somebody, an investor from Japan who comes to JXG here, and you speak a few words of Japanese. Good morning. How are you? How was your flight? Wow.
Impressed.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this lenga to kama, that's what this bonding happens very fast.
Immediately.
It's a start.
Oh, fantastic. I think that's...
Any human being speak a foreign language.
I mean, even leave the foreign language side, in Sri Lanka for more cohesion.
Tamil.
Absolutely.
We don't speak Tamil in Colombo. Why don't we speak? Yeah, I know.
So my daughter's school from grade 1 they have Tamil. So I'm very happy
Good
to
point.
teach her
Yes.
and learn out of that.
Yes.
Also, I wish we had that opportunity in
Yes.
school. Unfortunately not. So
Yeah. So I'm a half a Tamil, but I'm ashamed that I cannot speak the language. I speak French, and I should be speaking Tamil first. So yeah, I'm ashamed. So
very interesting. Kumar, now we are marketing in a digital era. Media landscape has evolved, and you're one person during 45 years. You have kept up to the pace of how the evolution happens. You're active on social media. You know how digital works.
too active on social media.
I guess, yeah. Right. If you look at this current media landscape, and especially for those who are aspired to come into the media space, looking back, maybe inspired by your career, being on PR to communication, etc. What are your key advice for these people?
just because anybody owns a mobile phone doesn't make him a journalist or a reporter or something like that. And fact check always. It's very easy to put stories out there. My good friend Yashoda Vimla Dharma, somebody put this thing where she had left the world quietly on a Sunday morning and then Mahanavela. And that was going all like a virus about a week ago. And Yasho is not on Facebook. And I checked. She said, "No, I'm here. I'm doing a film." So just because you have this mobile phone which gives you power, and don't accept other people's posts also, always check. Veracity is important,
Yep.
credibility and checking, for God's sake. That's important.
I think it's important for not only for the media personalities, for the brands, to individuals to know the how do I say, the boundaries, the dangers of social media, what it can create. And I mean, if you use it right, you have the advantage of building brands. That's what we learned over the years as well. So I mean, I know you don't consider yourself as a celebrity, but I consider you as a celebrity. You have a fantastic network, great following, great personality. Now, doing media...
That word makes me very uncomfortable. Because I'm just me. I'm just me.
Kumar de
Like,
Silva.
me. Like, just me.
How do you keep yourself grounded and inspired? I mean, like, you're energetic when you come in, like, you bring that energy, the vibe, and, how do you keep yourself grounded and be inspired?
Now my daughter is my worst critic. I actually check stuff. Can I do this? Can I post this? With certain people. So actually, Nangi is my bouncing board now.
So Rahul doesn't get involved.
He's in
this?
Japan,
Yeah,
so
okay.
so he's on a different orbit.
Right.
So I always check, and generally, 5% don't. So I listen to her now. You need to listen to these. They're not kids. They're even your daughter. I mean, they are smart. They are wise. They know more stuff than we do at times. So always check against the bouncing board. I always do that.
Fantastic. Kumar, with the interest of time, I'm moving into the rapid fire section, which I'm going to put you on spot, ask a couple of straightforward
There's a
questions.
pass option also, right?
There
is. I'm telling you there
And
is.
JXG Spotlight, no pass option, you have to answer.
Because I do that to my guests. Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay. I asked you about, to start the questions with, the first one I'll describe a little bit. Initially, I asked about your most embarrassing moment in training. First rapid fire question, most embarrassing moment in front of a camera.
When I thought the mic was off and I was speaking shit. Thank God, not filth.
ITN? No.
ITN.
All right, okay.
ITN. Yes.
All right, okay. So this could be early days in your career, yeah?
Yeah, and before that was once I shot Fan Club, changed my shirt and read news. I was reading news like Fan Club.
Oh.
And that was even worse, actually.
All right, okay. Now, looking at your profile, I thought, the Bonzo Diaries was your story, but it's not. But have you ever thought about writing autobiography?
Yeah, I'm doing it. It's called The
think
Gypsy Tales, coming out next year.
Let me give you a couple of options as headings. Which one would you pick if you do an autobiography?
Okay.
First one. Apparently, I have done it all. Just ask me. Too polished to be humble. 45 years of talking, still not done yet. Smile, not done, say bonjour.
The last one.
Last one?
Yeah.
Why?
Others are too pompous, those three titles. Very, very pompous, which is not me. No,
absolutely,
no.
absolutely. All right. The next question, let me put you on spot. Now, you've been part of Miss World Sri Lanka for 11 years, right?
Which one?
If I give you the last 4 winners, Anudhi Gunasekara, Dusheni Silva, Amrita De Silva, and Tilini Amarasuriya.
You forgot Shadi Greenwood.
Oh, sorry.
Do
I
your
picked up.
Do your homework properly.
All right. He got me. So I knew that this is where I'm going to be nervous because he's going to stump me from somewhere. Anyway, so if for the discussion sake, let's take these 4 names: Anudhi, Dusheni, Amrita, and Tilini. If they are the finalists now, you're the final judge of picking the ultimate winner.
They have different eras, so you cannot equate them.
Okay. Enough of context and try to justify, but now,
eras.
Yeah, I know. So let's say they are on the same pedestal.
Anudhi anyway has a major bone to pick with me, Anudhi, because it's public. You are not my choice of winner, obviously. I'm not a judge. So if I say somebody else, I'm going to get killed by one of the other girls. I need to survive with them. There's a show coming up in November. Sure. I need to sit all your show girls. Pass.
So this one, I knew that he's not going to pick up, but hence I wanted to push him and ask, okay, pick one. But yeah, I'll give you the chance because you'll have to work with all of them again. Right.
I have to.
Next question. You have your close circle of friends whom I spoke to as well. If I name each of them, what is the piece of advice you would like to give each of this person? Ishan, Dilanerol. One piece of advice.
Ishan Dilanerol, what do I tell you? Eat less eclairs and pastries. Go less to that Tumula Junction place you go to, where you eat all that oily food. It's bad for your health. You're not a young boy anymore, Ishan.
Right. Next is Roseanne Dias.
I'm waiting till you get out of my life. Then you're like hands full. You talk too much. You stress me. You're impossible to handle. But I still love you.
Nice one. Last but not least, Tilan Vijayasekara, who was on my show.
Yeah. So half of myself as a trainer I owe to Tilan Vijayasekara. He's a nice guy. He's nice, and I have great. With his visual disability, if I can use that word, my respect for him has gone up. If I was Tilan, actually I would be depressed. I would have, I don't know, just been a hole. But he's come out of it, and I mean, it's not looking at a hand or a leg, your eyes, for God's sake. And still, he's motivating people. I mean, it's the other way around. And I think, Tilan, you're amazing. Whenever I feel down and low, I think of you. I check you out and they thought, okay, if this is what he's doing with this problem, God, why am I fussing? Like, for God, why am I fussing? So, hats off to you.
So the new content coming on his channel, Impaired Visionary, fantastic stuff, motivational, inspiring as well. One last rapid fire question.
Anybody watching this, please invite him to talk to your staff, to talk to
Absolutely.
your people, to inspire them. This is life. This is life.
Absolutely, real life
Not
stories.
the MBAs and chairmanships and MDs. So nice. This is life.
Absolutely. One last rapid fire question. If I give you the chance to go back in your life, what's that one thing that you would like to change?
What do I want to change? Life has generally been okay to me. I haven't had issues. But I would tell life, please don't. Why did you give me that heart attack? That kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a defining moment
Yeah, that was
in your life. Yeah,
conscious of it. all the
conscious.
time.
Yeah, right. Thank you for being honest on the rapid fire round.
This is
I'm not
very
going to
easy,
embarrass.
This
I'm
is
not
very-
going to
Go
embarrass
ahead,
you
okay.
in front of the public, and
It's
we
okay,
have
it's okay.
100,000 plus followers. So I don't want to embarrass Kumar de Silva. Right. So just to sort of wrap up our discussion, with the interest of time, I can go on for a lot of areas. Before I go into the final question, what is this passion about pol roti? And you take pol roti to France, and then you come back to Sri Lanka and look for French food. What is that all?
Who
nonsense?
does not like pol roti? That's my comfort food. Pol roti marries anything. You can have sinasambol, polsambol, any kind. You can have cheese, you can have Nutella, you can have anything. Yes, I take frozen because I get very homesick when I go to Paris. I miss my daughter. So I take a whole stack of frozen pol roti and then it's all there. So I have it. And my friends make me pol roti. We go on trips in the train. We go to Disneyland with pol roti. So this is this whole thing. I just love it. It's my obsession food. It's my comfort food.
So that's great. When you come back to Sri Lanka, I heard that you're looking for French food.
Life is always a dichotomy, right? It is always like you're never satisfied with anything.
Good answer.
So yeah.
Right, Kumar. So fantastic. I mean, first of all, congratulations on completing 45 years in media.
Thank
and
you.
Keep inspiring people. And I'm very much a big fan of your training, and I endorse that fully because I have been through that training. And for me personally, the advice you have given early in my career have been
No
immensely-
chewing gum today.
No chewing gum, no spiky hair. A lot of stuff I have followed. I mean, back then I was like, little irritated.
Yes, of course you were pissed off with me.
It probably the style that you deliver.
Perhaps. I'm more.
But it's more,
I'm gentler now.
yeah, but I value it a lot. What's next for Kumar de Silva?
Next is I'm writing my story.
Nice.
If I think it's interesting. It's called
I'm
Gypsy
sure.
Tales,
Okay.
My Life. It's about, not about me. It's me, this little child in relation to Colombo. 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Colombo that lots of you don't know. You don't know. Double-decker bus, Tumbullahan. There was a small something. I mean, the Kadalakarias, the lots of the ice cream man, lost life that a lot of people don't know. SLBC, Chitra Geeta at 10 o'clock in the morning, Ice Palang, Kadala Karyas, golf is flying kites,
Yeah. And
story.
even at SLBC or ITN or Rupani,
Yes,
the
yes.
tech was very
Tech
basic,
was
right?
Prehistoric tech.
Yeah.
Prehistoric tech. So it
How
was-
your
it's-
preparation to all that
It's
could have
all,
been very
all
different,
those
right?
stories about Colombo and parts of Sri Lanka been
Nice.
to
I'm
eyes
sure.
of a little child.
I'm sure it's an interesting story. So, thank you, Kumar, for taking
My
time
pleasure.
off and joining us on JXG Spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a critic and giving me feedback as well
We'll
on the
always
go.
do. In
Thank you
a
so
nicer way now. Okay.
very much. Thank you once again.
My pleasure.
So, folks, that's a wrap. I take this opportunity to wish Kumar on his accomplishing 45 years in media and also being one of the top-notch personal branding and etiquette trainer in Sri Lanka. And he keep inspiring people, the corporates, Miss Sri Lanka for Miss World, keep inspiring people. I'm sure the story is going to be also awesome and inspiring. So the learning for us today was about, overcoming your challenges, identifying your passion and keep going for your goals. I mean, Kumar has evolved in his career from being a journalist, a media personality, a PR consultant, now a fully accomplished trainer, and keep finding your passion. I think that's what keeps us going. So until we meet next time, this is me, Gamika De Silva, signing off for JXG Spotlight. Thank you very much.